Hello everyone and welcome to Nervous Nessie. Today I wanted to share with you some tips on how you can pack in 30 minutes or less. And you're thinking, why would I need to pack in 30 minutes or less? Well, maybe it's you get off work at 5 p.m. and you need to rush home, pack, and get to the airport for your 8 p.m. flight. Or maybe you're saying, okay, I'll pack when I get up in the morning, but then you oversleep and now you have to rush and pack. These tips will help you in packing very quickly and not leaving anything behind. So let's get into it. The key thing about how to pack very quickly is to plan ahead. Always plan ahead. As far as what you're bringing, most people will be bringing, obviously, clothes, your toiletry items, and then all of your oddball stuff, maybe medication or gadgets. So those three things you want to have planned out ahead of time. For the clothes, you want to know how many days you have on your trip. Let's say you're going on a trip that lasts 7 days. The general rule will be 1 outfit per day. However, you also want to bring extra underwear and socks because underwear and socks get dirty a lot faster, especially if you're out walking around or it's hot and muggy. So bringing extra pairs of underwear and socks is always advisable. But having 7 outfits for 7 days works out great. If you can swap out some of the items that you're bringing, then you can get even more outfits for your trip. For example, let's say you're bringing 4 pairs of pants and 4 tops, and you're thinking, but I'm going on a 7-day trip. 1 pair of pants could work with all 4 tops. And same thing for your second pair of pants and your third and your fourth. So having clothes that mix and match with each other gets you more outfits for your trip without having to bring as many articles of clothing. But always keep in mind, accidents do happen. You may spill something on your clothes, and if you only brought 2 pairs of pants and you just ruined one, your trip's not going to be as fun as it could be. But by planning out your outfits ahead of time, it will save you time when it comes to packing. One way you can do this is writing everything down. Have you a list that you check off? I need 4 pairs of pants, 4 tops, 6 pairs of underwear, 6 things of socks. I need a bathing suit. I need a rain jacket. Write down all of your articles of clothing and have that ready to go. And when you're bringing the clothing, always bring clothes that you wear all the time. I don't know how many times I have been guilty of doing this, where I think, oh, I may go to a nice dinner while I'm out and I want to wear a cute dress. And I pack the dress and I never wear it. Or you think, oh, this one outfit is really cute, but I don't wear it that often because maybe it rubs or something is wrong with it. Don't bring it because you're not going to wear it. So only bring what you wear all the time. And also check the weather before your trip. The weather in your destination city may be completely different from where you live. So do plan ahead for things like jackets, coats, or if you're going to go hiking, maybe bring hiking boots, maybe a rain jacket. Plan ahead of time. Also, umbrellas. If you need to bring an umbrella, make sure you have an umbrella ready to go. The next thing you want to do is think about how you're going to pack. Are you going to simply chuck everything into your luggage and call it a day? Or are you wanting to be organized and maybe have packing cubes? How are you going to place these items into your luggage? Are you going to put shoes in one area and all of your other things in another area? Think about all of this before it comes time to actually pack. This will make the packing actually so much easier. And when you think about it in detail. If you're going to use, let's say, packing cubes, are you going to put all your tops together and all of your bottoms together? Or are you going to put a full outfit together and place your outfits in order? Think about all of those things before it comes time for you to actually pack. Other than your clothes, the next thing you're probably going to be taking on your trip is going to be your toiletry items. Again, plan ahead of time. If you're someone who rarely ever travels, you may not have travel size items, or you may not have the containers that you can fill with your everyday items. If that's the case and your trip is coming up soon, go ahead and purchase those items. And if you do already have the refillable containers, then a few days before your trip, go ahead and fill them up. The last thing you want to be doing is scrambling trying to put shampoo in a bottle when you're in a hurry, because it's going to get everywhere. You're going to spill it. And one thing that you might want to consider doing is having a permanent toiletry kit. It could be something small that you could put in your carry-on, or it could be a big toiletry kit that you put in your checked luggage and you use on every single trip. This is actually what I do. I have a very, very large toiletry kit that has everything in it. Everything that I could possibly need as far as a toiletry item is in this big toiletry bag. And I leave it in there. I leave it, and that way if I am gonna go on, let's say, a last minute trip, I just grab it and go. Now I know you're thinking, okay, well, that's gonna get kind of expensive, and it's one of those things that you slowly over time add to it. Maybe you go out and you buy your refillable containers on one trip, and then your next trip, maybe you go out and buy makeup brushes that you will always keep in your toiletry bag. And then your next trip, maybe you go and buy extra makeup that you always keep in your toiletry bag. Ladies, a lot of times we use the same products over and over. If you buy extra and have it in your toiletry bag, then you don't have to pack it and you don't worry about forgetting it. The third thing that you're going to be taking on your trip, other than your clothes and your toiletry items, is going to be your oddball stuff. This could be things like a phone charger, maybe it's a charging bank, or it's a fan or a mirror, any kind of little gadgets, an eye mask that you wear on your trip, things that you will end up needing for your trip. Go ahead and get them together and have them in one place. I carry most of my stuff in my backpack, so I leave it in my backpack. That is my travel backpack. And so I leave all of those things in there. Each item has its own home. All of my cords are together. All of my medicine is together. I have since I carry liquids, I have a quart-sized bag that I specifically use for my medications, and that stays in the backpack to where all I have to do is take my medications and fill it in the bag. Maybe purchase some of these items that you use every day and have it in your backpack. Things like a phone charger. Depending on your phone and the charger and the price, they can be fairly inexpensive. So go ahead and get one when you can and have it in your bag at all times, because the phone charger is the number one thing I promise you will accidentally leave at home. The next tip that I want to give you is to set everything out ahead of time. The night before, the day before. Don't be that person who you're like, I've got 30 minutes to pack and get on the road, and now I'm having to dig my luggage out and try and search for my packing cubes. Don't do that. Have it out a few days before and ready to go. And this brings me to my last tip, and that is do a trial run. Maybe a day or two before your trip, go ahead and set out all the clothes that you're going to be taking on your trip, set out all your toiletry items, get your luggage out, and go ahead and practice packing your bag. This is a great idea in case you are like me and you love to overpack. then you can go ahead and weigh your luggage. You can go ahead and see exactly how you're going to get all of your packing cubes and all of your stuff to fit. And if it doesn't fit or it's overweight, then you can go ahead and move everything around to make it work for your trip without the pressure of you needing to run out the door. Nothing is worse than having to scramble and pack your stuff really fast at the last minute. And you're always going to leave something behind or overpack and end up with a bunch of stuff you don't need if you don't follow these tips. I hope this helps you. If you have any suggestions on maybe things that you have done that makes packing a lot quicker for you, feel free to leave those in the comments below. If you have any questions about the tips that I gave, feel free to leave those in the comments below as well, and I will try to get to those as soon as I can. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to know whenever the next video comes out, then subscribe, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next video. Bye!